All right, so again, thank you everyone for joining me. I promise this is hopefully won't take more than 30 to 40 minutes. I will try to go as quickly as I can, but I definitely want to share a few resources that I have seen that have helped me along the way and hopefully will help you as you start your journey. I see there's a few of you that just literally signed up a few days ago, so this is perfect timing for you. My name is Linda Mosquera. I am a silver with Team Sunset. I am a retired Navy veteran, but I decided to get into travel because, of course, that's what I love to do. And of course, I want to share some of the resources that I have found that have helped me in building my business. So these are a few of the topics we're going to talk about. Again, quick 10, I think 11 slides that I'll go over and make it really quick and easy. And again, this is being recorded. So if you have to step away for any reason, just know I will be sharing this later on as well. So right off the top, we're going to talk about how to get started and a few ways that I got myself organized. So let me go to the next page because we have a lot of items that are going to be great resources for you to use. So this is Get Socio. For those of you that just got started, you probably don't have a business name yet. If you do, great, you're one step ahead of everyone. But this helped me kind of come up with a travel agency name. Again, this is just a free resource that you can use to kind of give you some ideas and get your juices flowing on what you want to name your company. I just shared that link in the chat. Feel free to copy that, save it to your bookmark so you can go to it later. I will share all the links again at the end of this training. So again, Get Socio, it's a free generator that you can type in here. Let's say you want to put ocean into your travel agency name. You type the word ocean, it's going to generate a few pages. Usually it's up to 5, maybe even more, depending on the word that you pick. And it kind of just gives you some ideas of what to come up with. Of course, if you plan to buy a domain, you still want to verify that that name is available. .com, .org, .net, whatever the case may be, that's what's going to change your pricing when it comes to your domain. But this is just to kind of give you some travel agency names. Next, you're going to want to work on getting a logo created. So again, here is a free resource that you can use when it comes to creating your logo. Again, you can type in your name in here. I'm going to go create logo. And then here, the company already generates a few logos that have to deal with your name. You can come in here and select, let's say yours has to do with marine. It's going to give you some logos that have to do with marine life. Maybe you want to go straight for travel and hospitality. Now you got some logos that come up with travel and hospitality. Your free logos, okay, when it comes to your free logos, they're going to give you a generic small when it comes to creating it, you do have to register it, but what it comes is they give you the low resolution, which means that you can input it into your email, but if you try to expand it and enlarge it, it's going to get a little bit blurry. If you want to pay to actually get the high resolution, you can. I'm just giving you the free resource for using the free logo creator on here and using some free resources for it. If you want to go and actually pay for a design, you can do so. But again, I'm trying to give you some free resources. Next, we have YStamp. And if it'll open up, so I'm going to log out so I can give you the actual YStamp. I actually have it up in another page. Where's the chat? I lost my chat box. Okay, here we go. YStamp.com. forgot to put the www, but ystamp.com. You can go in here and create your free email. As you see, this is what mine comes up. So you can create a profile and the details. This is all free. So all of this that you see on the signature page is all of the free items that come with your account. If you want access to more fields, then of course you have to pay for the pro. So signature, put your name, you can put your company, you can even have links to your email, your website, social links. Here are all my social links. You can even add more, show more. These are all the apps that you can link to your account for free. Template, you only have 2 that come with the free signature template, classic and horizontal. You can pay to have the more different types to show up in your email. Design wise, you don't really have an opportunity to change much except maybe the image, but it all falls under pro. And then of course you can add apps. So for mine, I do both sides of the business. So I have a link to my job posts. So for team building, anyone that does that, you can add a link to your calendar to have that on there. You can add a quote, a disclaimer. I include it in all of my emails. And then when you're ready to use it in your email, it shows up exactly how it comes up in the Ystamp. Once you actually are done editing, you can hit done. And then actions, rename it, duplicate it, install it into your emails, whatever emails accounts you want to link to this. I have all of my emails linked to this, which brings me to the separation of emails. I have 3 separate emails. I have my personal email, which is where I get bills, information for my kids' school, info, stuff that's personal. And then I have 2 other emails that deal with my business. The one that I use to log into my back office isn't even my business name. It's just a quick email, equimex@gmail.com. And that's my business one that I use when I sign up with suppliers. And then I have one that actually has my business name on it, which is the one that you see in here, vetselladventures@gmail.com. That's the one that I use when I communicate with clients. So again, I have a personal email. I have a business email that I use for my suppliers when I'm registering to do a course, a certificate, when I'm registering with supplier. Let's say I want to sign up with a certain hotel chain, when I want to get access to a certain supplier travel agent portal. That's the email that I use for my back office. And then I have my VetSell Adventures, which is my business. And I use that for my clients, communicating with clients and potential team members that want to become travel agents. So again, a little bit to help you to separate yourself, your business information from getting it mixed up with when you're getting emails from suppliers. Because once you start your emails, I'll show you. This is my Equimex one. You'll get emails from suppliers on a daily basis, up to 10 to 15 emails per day. So I like to keep my clients separated from my regular emails, just so that way I keep everything separated and organized. So speaking about organization, I like to use a handheld planner, and I also have a digital planner, and I'll go over both. So Walmart, this is exactly the one that I have. And I like this because it's a huge 8x11. It fits in my purse. And what I do is on the main page like this, I just annotate APPT for appointment, or I put TRNG for training. And then on the actual pages where you can put in the comments, this is where I actually go in and I annotate, you know, like for today, I have a new agent training, and then I put the time, and then I put the Zoom number and the ID number. If I want to attend a training, I have enough space and enough lines for me to be able to put multiple items on it per day. Now, again, I like the big 8x11. That doesn't mean you have to do that. You can go into a Walmart, the Dollar Tree, and find way cheaper ones, smaller ones that might be useful for you. Starting at Walmart, you know, $5 for some of these. This one goes down to $4. Another thing I suggest is, before I go into it, this is the digital planner that I have. I like TimeTree, and the reason why I'll talk about this app is because it's an app on your phone, but you can also access it online, timetreeapp.com. I'll share it. And the reason why I like this is because I can have this calendar with my whole family. So we all have access to this calendar. I can add an appointment in here, and I'll add for the 20th, just so you can see how it works. Let's say the 20th, I'm going to add a new event. This is going to be another travel training. And it's going to be at 1 p.m. And then, like I said, for me, I can access this, and I actually have my family on here. So if it's an appointment for me and my son, I can tag him in it, and he gets the notification on his phone, letting him know that he has something to attend. I also have, you can customize these. These are different tags to let me know about appointments. My daughter's in college, so I annotate purple for her. My son's in high school. You know, different things that I want to show to let me know what the color code is, so that way I know what I'm doing. I do that even on my print calendar as well. I have different colors for different things on my print organizer that I keep in my purse. I use different colors to let me know what it's for. So again, I just add this on here. It gets added on the website, and then automatically when I go to the app on my phone, it's already inputted on there as well. So for those that prefer digital, this is one that you can use. I also suggest getting 3 smaller notebooks, and it doesn't have to be 3, you can use 2. And the reason being is that you want to have something readily available for when you're taking down notes. So for example, these are 3 small, I believe these are 3 by 5s or 3.25 by 4.5. So they're small. They come in a 3-pack at the Dollar Tree, $1.25. So this one isn't 100% free, but you know, it's pretty cheap. And I use one of these, I annotate it as my passwords. So all my supplier passwords are into one of these notebooks. And then the other one I annotated as clients. So for example, if I'm at a doctor's office and I hear someone talking about travel, or I kind of mention travel and they start talking about, oh, they've always wanted to do a trip, I immediately now have a potential client that I can take down their name, take down their phone number, you know, schedule a time to meet with them to kind of go over what their plans are. And now I know what I need to be looking for. When you get those phone calls from potential clients, you need to have paper readily available. Have a notebook ready, so that way you can jot down some notes of exactly what they're trying to do. And you have a page readily available. So when you're doing the research for that trip, you have all the details needed. You vetted your client, and now you're ready to try to do some research and try to do some bookings. And again, you're keeping yourself organized. Next up, we have 4over4.com. And this is a free resource for those that want to get business cards. Business cards, you can find different vendors. You can find them on Etsy. You can use Canva. You can find different vendors to get cards from, but I like to say to use 4over4 because they have a deal that will get you your first 200 cards for free. Okay, so the deal is that you can get 200 cards for free after you earn 500 4over4 coins. So how do you earn those coins? Well, you go to their page, right? You go to 4over4, you're going to go to free marketing cloud, and then you're going to click on free business cards. That's going to bring you to this page where it's going to discuss the cards. You're going to sign up for 4over4, again, creating a profile, and then you're going to go through and earn coins by doing these little tasks. So create an account, automatically you have 100 coins. Daily login, you get 10 coins. Complete your profile, 50 coins. Complete your business profile, 100 coins. Review us on social media. They ask you to review them on a few websites. You get 200 coins. So it literally can take you less than 15 minutes to get the coins needed for you to get your cards. Now, when you're getting your cards, the only thing is that you have to fit your information on the front, and the back has to stay blank. And of course, the reason for that is that you're getting your business advertised, but then when you hand out that card, 4over4 is also getting business clients, because now they're seeing that these unique custom created cards that you got, now your potential client, if they have a business, they can go and create them on there. So again, this is free advertising for you and free advertising for 4over4. Now, for those of you that don't know, there are requirements for when you're getting your cards. So I'm going to go to that information really quick. In the back office, you're going to go to Travel Cafe. And then you're going to go to Media Library, Business Card Requirements. Okay, so Travel Cafe. I'm typing this in the chat. Media Library, and then Business Card Requirements. All business cards are required to have this information, okay, on their cards. So here are some samples that Evolution Travel gives you. You can have your logo over here on the left, your name, all your information, and down at the bottom in small letters, you have to have this information, okay? So you're required to have your business logo, Archer Travel affiliate logo, and optional Evolution. Evolution is optional, but this stuff where it talks about Florida, Hawaii, Washington, those are the license numbers that are required to be on all cards as you are an independent travel agent affiliated with Archer Travel. So how do you get the Archer Travel logo? If you scroll down to the bottom, here are the different variations of the logos. All you have to do is click on the picture and it'll start to download. You can then go and input on your desktop where you want it to be saved in a folder, whatever the case may be, but that's how you get these logos, okay? So again, you have to have this information on your cards. Doesn't matter where you place it, how small it is, as long as it is on your cards. So again, you have all of this space on the front of this to get your business cards. And again, you have to have that information that I just listed on the back office on your business cards. But this way you get your first 200 for free. So once you have your planner, your organizer, your business cards, you have your email set up, of course, now you want to make sure that you're keeping track of all of your finances. So I'm going to share this link that I created. Again, you can modify it. The way you'll get access to it is you're going to hit File, Download, pick Microsoft Excel, and then download it to your desktop or whatever folder you want to download it to. When you click on that link, you're only going to have view access. So you have to download it in order to be able to edit it and make changes. So all I did is I made two Excel spreadsheets. One is for bookkeeping and one is for my commission trackers. So this is just an example, but I just made my logo at the top, put my info. On my business bookkeeping, I want to keep track of all expenses and all income coming in. So every time you pay your agent fee, you want to track it. If you went and purchased a CLIA card, you want to track it. Your cell phone bill. I personally have 5 lines on my account. We all have one. And then I went and purchased a line for my business. That line, the monthly cost for that specific line, I can deduct it on my taxes. So I put it in here as my cell phone bill. Same thing goes with any commissions that you get and any agent fees that you get charged. If you go and pay for a Facebook ad, $5, you want to charge that. You want to keep track of any expense and any income that pertains to your business. You want to start keeping track of it. When it comes to purchasing pens, papers, planners, any expense, no matter how big or how small, you want to keep track of it because that is a business expense that you can now use as deductible when you're doing your taxes. The second page, it's just for commissions only. So this is where I track when I get a client. I put the date, the client name, and an X on what it was that they purchased. So if it was a cruise, I put an X. If it was a package, like the last one right here, flight, hotel, rental, and tours, then you can put the information of the itinerary, what supplier you use, was it Vax, was it a Carnival Cruise, whatever the supplier was that you went through, the confirmation number, your total budget of what you spent for that client, and then what your expected commission is. And then the way that I do it on my planner is as I'm paid that commission, I highlight that whole row green. If I know that it's coming in that next month, I highlight it in yellow. And if I know that it's going to be a minute before I receive it, then I highlight it in red. So again, this is a free Excel spreadsheet tracker, financial tracker that you can use to help you with your finances. By no means is it the only thing that you have available to use. I'm going to go back to the tracker here. You also have your phone apps, direct commissions, that you can use for getting your direct commissions. For example, we don't get commissions when it comes to flights only. You can charge a service fee. I charge that when I book flights only. I charge 20 to 25. $25 is what my usual rate goes. But of course, if it's a family friend, then I change it to 20 bucks. It's totally up to you on what you want to charge on your service commissions. We have trainings, recordings for that. You can watch one of those and kind of learn a little bit more about those direct commissions. But you also have Expensify and Quicken as digital trackers. If you want to do it that way, you can actually snapshot a picture of your receipt on Expensify. It takes a picture of it, it logs it, and then you don't have to have that paper trail of the receipt anymore. You can now actually just have it digitally on there. So that's another tracker that you can use to keep track of your finances. So here's some screenshots from that financial tracker that I shared. Let me go back before we go into vision and mission. Before we go into that, I have a few more items to share. Branch Up is another item that you can use. Let me get that link. Let me log out. Copy. To the chat. There you go. So Branch Up connects directly with your Facebook account. So if you don't already have a business page, this is now the time for you to get started on making your page, because Branch Up links directly with your Facebook and makes free posts for you. So when you create your profile, you can go to supplier preferences, and it's going to give you a list of all the different options available to you with the suppliers that Branch Up works with. So for example, cruises, they work with every single one of these cruise lines, and you will get a post throughout the month on some of these cruise lines. You can leave it as active if you want posts to come from that company, or you can put it inactive. You can pick and choose what cruise lines you want posting to your account. That also goes for tours, resorts, destinations, trade associations, and other products. So here you talk about rentals, travel blogs, talks about some villas, some magazines. Here are some associations and all the various destinations available via Branch Up. So when it comes to your posts, you will have approximately 30 days worth of posts on here. And the nice thing about this is that right now this is scheduled for 3:38 p.m. I can go in here and I can edit the text. I can delete the post. I can reschedule it to post at a later time. But these are already readily made available. So this is just a picture with a quick comment. Then you have some that are actual landing pages. So for example, this is talking about Spain and Portugal tour. When it shows up on your Facebook post, when it shows up on your Facebook post, it's not going to say click here for landing page. It's just going to show the post. But I'm going to click on it so you can see, even though this is a page for a supplier company, for example, this is Image Tours, it's going to give a landing page that has my company info. So if a client, for example, or a potential client wants information about this tour, it's not going to take them to the supplier, which is Image Tours. It's going to take them to my email, my Facebook page, my phone number for my business. When they hit request quote, it's going to send an email directly to me. So it's free advertisement by the supplier for your business to reach potential clients. And again, it's my information. So you have some that are pictures, some that are landing pages. Various ones are landing pages. You even sometimes have videos that post, like this one. So a variety of different posts created by the supplier for you to advertise and for you to get potential clients across the board with different companies. BranchUp also has education tab where you can learn, get quick information. So BranchUp, for example, if you wanted to learn a little bit more of BranchUp, you click on that. It's going to bring up a PDF, talks about the BranchUp, and then they have a quick YouTube to further expand on it. If you wanted to learn, for example, about Carnival, you click the tab. It's going to give you a quick overview, go over their link where you have access to their agent portal, training, agent rates, just a quick overview of each supplier. Booking tools, these are the landing pages for all the different suppliers. So again, these are the links that are going to take potential clients to that page, but it's going to have your information on it. So again, that's BranchUp. Great service to connect with your Facebook and get posts added directly to your Facebook page. I'm going to bring up Canva as a great creator for social media advertising, creating flyers, creating advertisements, everything. They do have a free plan and they have a Canva Pro plan. I'm not going to go too much into detail into this because on Friday I'll be doing an intro training on this on Canva for those that haven't heard about it. So I just want to provide it as a free, it is a free way to create and design items. You can even make logos on here, flyers, posters, business cards, a variety of items specific. For example, even for Facebook, you can create a Facebook ad on here. You can create an ad, you can create all kinds of items on here. So that's Canva for when you're ready to start creating and advertising and making some mock bookings. Next up, we have SkyNova. Again, this is a free resource for when you're ready, already have a potential client ready to issue out an invoice. They have templates on here that are free. You can get an invoice, you can get a quote. I'll log in and show you a quick quote that I created. Sample. So this is once you create an account and you can actually add your logo. If you don't create an account, it'll just be without your logo in there. You can have your business info at top, your potential client, create your quote. You only have a few items to pick from as far as what these can be titled. So I always use product or service. For example, this was a flight that I did directly. And so it was from SeaTac, Seattle Airport to Akron. And so the price, the booking fee that I charged, $25. And then in the notes, I put the itinerary and any terms that I had going on. This was due to travel within 21 days that I requested full payment and didn't allow for a payment plan. One thing that I'll note, when it comes to printing, you don't want to hit PDF because it'll actually split the invoice or the quote. So you want to hit print and then save as PDF and then save it as a PDF because it'll save it all on one page. If you hit the PDF button, it'll create a PDF and it'll be split. So this notes, like starting from here to the bottom, it'll split to a second page and you just don't want that. It doesn't look right. And here it failed for some reason. But this is just another example of a free resource that you can go on here, click on templates and, create a quick and easy invoice or quote. Now I'll go back to vision and mission. So one thing when it comes to you starting your travel journey, and one thing that I did is I started to compare myself to other agents that were already doing it. And sometimes when we do that, we tend to psych ourselves out. So what I did was I created a vision and a mission board. And what that does is it helped me stay on track and to keep my priorities separate from comparing myself with other people. So your vision is, where do you want to see yourself 6 months, 9 months, 1 year from now? It's going to be different for everyone. For example, even though I'm retired, I'm working full-time and I'm a full-time student, and I'm doing this as my part-time. So my workload, my life load is going to be different than someone else who might be doing this 100% full-time. So my place of where I see myself 6 months, 9 months, 1 year from now is going to be different. And the way my checklist for getting me to my goals is going to be different. So my timeline might be longer, might be shorter than others. Make your own timeline and make sure that you're keeping track as far as a checklist to help you get there. I lost sight of that when I first got started. It was so overwhelming. If you look at the welcome packet, there's a lot of information that's put out, and you tend to sometimes go straight to trying to complete it all at once within a week. And that's kind of not a reality. Okay, take your time, make sure that you're paying attention to those videos. Watch 1 or 2 a week, watch them on the weekend. That's when I have time to do that, and I don't really during the week because I have other priorities, my family, my son, school, whatever the case may be. Make sure that you're creating your vision and your mission to match your priorities and your journey. And keep a realistic mindset. Research shows that it takes 10,000 hours to develop a new skill to mastery. So I understand everyone has their own reason for joining, but make sure that you're taking your time, be patient with yourself, and set realistic goals. Also, reset and regroup. As I said, when I first started, it took me a while to kind of get the travel. Anyone else in here that this is new to them? Travel as doing this as a business was definitely
I'm new.
Yes, so it's definitely new, and it takes time to learn. So make sure that you're reaching out to your mentors. Make sure that you're taking an opportunity to look at what your personal strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities are, and use that to help build yourself. For example, for me, my weakness is that I have a busy schedule, so I haven't really gone out locally to advertise myself, but I am starting to do that. Once you get your business cards, every time you go to a restaurant and you see that they have a spot where you can put your business card, leave a few. When you go to Walmart, have a few business cards in your purse. And when you go through that magazine rack, every time you see a magazine that has to do with travel, slide your business card in there. So the next time that someone picks up that magazine, they have a business card already in there. You'll go over a few of those in some of the trainings of different ways to advertise yourself without actually going and talking to someone. If you're still kind of hesitant to speaking about travel or still learning it.
That business card.
Communication. Make sure that you know who your leaders are, okay? As far as your sponsor, as far as any teams that you're on, make sure that you're participating in the chats. And for those of you that are, for example, Team Sunset, you're on Discord. If you're not able to attend a live training, 99% of the time we record it. Ask for that information if you don't have it readily available. If you missed it, make sure that you ask. No question is a dumb question, I promise you. If not one person, if you don't ask the question, no one can help you with whatever issue you're having. So please feel free to ask questions. And again, this is the last slide. You can make progress for yourself or you can make excuses. Your travel journey is yours to go along. And we are here, all the other travel agents are here to help you reach your goals. So please reach out. Remember that this journey is yours, but you have a network of agents and leaders at all levels willing and able to give you advice. I do it all the time. I did it this morning. Someone was asking about military discounts on Vax. I'm a veteran, so that's the first thing the clients that I was going for was trying to find out all the different suppliers that provided discounts. So reach out, ask those questions, and I wish you all nothing but the best along your journey. Before I go, I'm going to share one more item because I definitely want to share the available leaders and their websites. So on YouTube, please look up Marnie Hernandez. These are all the leaders that have YouTube channels. Marnie Hernandez is your leader that does the monthly certification trainings. So here on her YouTube page, she has trainings on all kinds of different locations. If you wanted to learn about Dallas, Oasis Hotel, she just did this a few weeks ago, and I think she just finished up part 2 today. Oasis is giving away a 3-day hotel stay, I think. Let me pause this. Yeah, here it is. Let me pause it. So when you complete this training, graduates, extra 25 off on your reservation, 3 complimentary nights with VIP status for you and a guest, and 2 vouchers for clients to receive VIP status. And this is all by just doing a training. So again, what she does is she puts out the schedule. If you're attending live, you get to do the training with her throughout the whole thing. She reads it, you guys answer the questions all together, and at the very end, everyone that attended and participated gets their certificate. Again, she records
Yes,
these.
we did it the other day.
Yeah, so she records these and you're able to do it. She's also the one in charge of the incentive voucher training for those that want to participate in events. For example, setting up a booth, putting out some advertisements. This is a great program for you to take advantage of. And again, that's through Marnie Hernandez. Next, I'll move on to Erica. She is another platinum leader, and her YouTube channel, she does a lot of videos pertaining to Disney, specialized certifications, how to make a newsletter, all the different, her training is on a variety of items. But again, another great leader to go look at for her trainings and to learn from. You also have Emily Jimenez, who's in charge of Skyland and Ocean Travel. And she does a lot of the background when it comes to your website. So optimizing your social media using SEO. Here's another one, social media success. All of hers have to deal with building up your business as well as other trainings. Here's getting your company to be #1 on Google. Setting up your social media for success. So agent incentives. These are some great leaders to follow. Evolution Travel also has a Facebook page. So if you ever want to or miss the weekly or daily training that happens on Facebook, you can always go to their YouTube channel and watch their YouTube videos on there as well. I have a few other ones. Nikki Lee Travel. So if anyone knows Charles Lee, Nikki Lee is his wife, and she has loads of videos that are available for use for building yourself up as a travel agent, earning those commissions, variety of ways of how to get commissions, and setting up your business. Sunset Dream Travel is Amy's. And again, she does a variety of trainings, mock booking, social media, how to use Agent Universe, the suppliers, a lot of other different trainings. And then lastly, for you to get today's recording or a previous version of today's recording, please visit VetSell Adventures. That is my page. And I have new agent tips on there. And for those of you that want to learn about print collateral, how to use that for your advertising marketing needs, you can watch that as well. So those are a few of the YouTube channels I wanted to share with everyone. Please bookmark those and visit them and watch them at your leisure and when you have time available to you to be able to watch 1 or 2. I wish you all the best. Thank you for joining me. That is all the training that we have. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you. And again, I will share this recording.
Thank you.